United Kingdom is sending its first long-range missiles to Ukraine, the Defense Secretary has said, despite a threat from Russia to the west. Ben Wallace said the M270 multiple launch rocket system will help Ukraine defend itself against Russia. The government has not confirmed how many weapons will be sent, but the media understands that it will be 3 initially. The decision comes after the US announced that it's also supplying a rocket system. The move by the US to send its own M142 high-mobility artillery rocket system, HIMARS, has already angered Moscow, and lately, Russian President Vladimir Putin threatened to expand the list of targets Russia will attack in Ukraine if Western countries send long-range weapons to Kyiv. The UK government said the Ukrainian military will get training in the UK in the coming weeks on how to use the launchers. The multiple launch rocket system can fire 12 surface-to-air missiles within a minute and can strike targets within 50 miles, that is 80 kilometers, with point-point accuracy far further than the artillery Ukraine currently possesses. Mr. Wallace said the UK was taking a leading role in supplying Ukrainian troops with the vital weapons they need to defend their country from unprovoked invasion. He said as Russian tactics change, so must our support to Ukraine. This highly capable multiple launch rocket system will enable our Ukrainian friends to better protect themselves against the brutal use of long-range artillery which Putin's forces have used indiscriminately to flatten cities. The UK and US have led the way in supplying weapons to Ukraine, but giving it advanced long-range rockets marked a significant shift, said analysts. It is also a recognition that Ukraine is struggling to compete against Russia's vast artillery arsenal. Washington said it will supply 4 HIMARS multiple rocket launchers to Ukraine, following receipt of guarantee they would be used for defensive purposes only and not to strike targets inside Russia. The same restriction applies to the use of the UK's M270 system. In an interview on Russian state TV recently, Mr. Putin said, in general, all these fools about additional arms supplies, in my opinion, has only one goal: to drag out the armed conflict as long as possible. The Russian leader said that if missiles with longer range did arrive in Ukraine, the country would drag appropriate conclusion and strike at those targets that we are not striking yet. The warning came as explosions shook part of Kyiv lately in the first assault on the capital city for weeks, while fierce fighting for control of key towns and cities in eastern Donbas region continues. Russia refocused its military efforts on the Donbas at the end of March after pulling back from Kyiv region. Some of the fiercest fighting is currently in the eastern city of Severodonetsk. Capturing the city will deliver the Luhansk region to Russian forces and their local separatist allies, the Luhansk People's Republic (LPR), who also control much of the neighboring Donetsk. The two regions form the heavily industrial Donbas. Last week, Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky said he had visited frontline troops in the eastern Donbas region of the city of Lysychansk and the town of Soledar. Britain and the US have been among the leading nations giving arms to support Ukraine since Russia invaded in February 24. The UK has also delivered more than 5,000 next-generation light anti-tank weapons known as NLAW, which analysts believe have been critical to Ukraine driving back Russian forces' assault since the war began. Other weapon systems delivered by the government include short-range Brimstone 1 missile, Mastiff armored vehicles, and Star Trek missile air defense system, with the overall military support to Ukraine costing €750 million so far, the government of UK said. Several other countries have pledged to send advanced weapons to Ukraine. Germany has promised to send its most air defense system, the Iris-T, to enable Ukraine to shield an entire city from Russian air attack.